Hello everybody, this is Ryan. I'm here for another video. This time we're going to talk a little bit about week 4 of college algebra. Hope things are going well for you. Hope you're enjoying the class. So let's get started. Here's our home page. I want to remind you of the announcements. So for week 4, you'll see week 4 announcements. You'll see here's all of them. They've already been set. They're just rolling out when they're dated to come, when they're scheduled. But here is your week 4 announcement right here. You'll get this. Here's some other announcements that you'll see. Make sure you're watching these little videos. These will help you with your homework a little bit. They're kind of an extra little resource that you might find helpful. So again, the announcements are important. Make sure your notifications are set up. So let's get into week 4. Week 4 is a lot like the other weeks. Not a lot of change. There is one little thing we'll talk about, but you'll have this video. You'll have your to-do list. So essentially this week, you'll have homework 6, which is over 1-7, homework 7, which is over 2-1, and homework 8, which is over 2-2, and then you'll also have a sample. And then you'll have a quiz in week 5. So you had a quiz in week 3. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Week 5, you'll have another quiz. Then you'll have these videos. These are the ones that I make over the content. You can watch these. They help. They're much like the videos in the announcements. They're meant to be extra help, extra guidance. If you need extra support, let me know. We can work through those things. But these aren't required. They're just more of a help than they are anything. Here's your videos for this section. Then you have your ebook. Then you have your homework. Remember, you just click the link and open your homework. Here's your videos for 2-1, your ebook for 2-1, your homework for 2-1, and then you have 2-2 videos, your ebook, and your homework. And then you have your Respondus practice midterm or practice exam. So you're going to take a Respondus sample exam. So you'll do this. There's a little video there that you can watch. There's a little bit of information about that. It's important that you let me know whether or not this works. Hopefully you get this done so I know which ones work. Because if you can do this, and this works for you on your computers, then you can take the midterm and the final on Respondus. If not, we're going to have to figure out something else. There are other options. Probably the best option would be to take it at the Newman Testing Center, but we'll work through that. That's kind of what the intent of this assignment is for us to understand how this proctor is going to work on your computer. Because the nice thing about taking it on Respondus is you can do it anytime, just like your other tests and quizzes, except for this uses a lockdown browser. Here's your actual Respondus exam. What you'll do is you'll open it just like your other tests. But you'll get this little pop-up window here and go through this, and it'll tell you the test requires Pearson lockdown browser or webcam. So as part of this class, you're expected to have a webcam. So if you don't have a webcam, you need to get one, or your webcam on your computer doesn't work. You need to get one that can plug into your computer and have a webcam if you want to do Respondus. This little practice has one question. If it works, great. If it doesn't, let me know. And you'll need to do this right here to check your browser and then to download the lockdown browser, make sure everything's working. Once you've got it downloaded and you pass the test, you click start and take the test. It's one little question and you'll be good to go. So hopefully it works for you. And then after that, I believe that's the end, except for some little these extra videos that I posted on in this module. So I hope you enjoy this module. Please make sure you do your practice test, your Respondus practice exam, so we know whether or not your Respondus is going to work for the midterm. If you have questions, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.